How do you try to work to make sure you capture what worked so well for you at the end of last season and bring that into this season?
Well, first off, it's going hard in practice each day, but just mentally getting myself prepared and with that mentality of coming out in killer mode from the jump.
Lainey, coach mentioned making the move with you from the wing to more like a stretch four. From your perspective, as the person who actually had to go do that, what were the differences for you, and what do you feel like maybe that move opened up for you in the game?
From the beginning, I just felt more comfortable there. I played like a post all high school, and so when I came in as a guard, that was kind of outside my comfort zone, and I wasn't really my game. And so when they made the transform where I went to the stretch four, I felt more comfortable and had more confidence from there. And Coach P just developed my skill so much, and I've grown as a player. And like I said from the beginning, I just have more confidence there, and I'm more comfortable with the game from that position.
So I asked Coach about Little Rock because I know that's been a team that you guys have looked at for a few seasons now, and I was asking if it's okay for you guys to look ahead, and Angel was saying that she mentions Little Rock all the time. How do you guys, I guess, kind of look to take that step of maybe where you're not chasing anymore, but you're really trying to pull neck and neck with a program that's been the standard for a few seasons now?
Well, we all know Little Rock is a good team, but we're just trying to get better than ourselves each day in practice and just preparing so like when we do face them, we will be ready.
Kind of going from a different perspective, like that is our goal, like that is a team we look up to, but at the same time, like we aren't that team, so it's like what are we doing every day to be better? Like what are we doing every day to compete with that team? So like even though that is a team that like is a standard, it is the best team in our league, or in our conference, but like what are we doing as a team to make us the best we can be?
I think Coach has talked a little bit about, kind of your expectations for yourself this season. I just want to know how you go about approaching like goals you want to have individually as you're trying to have like team goals and do things as a team as well.
For me, like I said, it's a mental thing for me, just preparing myself mentally. Going hard in practice each day, focusing on the little things that I need to get better at. My coaches, teammates believing in me, and it's just having that little bit of faith myself. And like I said, just having a killer start from the jump.
Coach was saying that she feels like there's the opportunity to mix and match a little more with this roster than maybe the previous seasons. Just how have you guys kind of noticed that as you've been practicing and you've got a pretty deep roster now as opposed to a lot of young players that are, having to, just kind of figure it out like you guys had to a few years ago?
I'd say like with just transfers coming in, and I think Armani Hampton's put in a lot of work this year, and I think that our bench is more competitive, and it's not like, we just have like that starting five. Like I think we have the opportunity to have a deeper bench this year, and people can come off the bench and make a bigger impact instead of like a drop off. So I think like it just pushes each of us every day, and I think we have a lot of room to grow, but I think we do have the team that can make an impact on the court and then coming off the bench.
Same question I asked the last two who were sitting there. It's different for App State women's basketball coming into this season. Expectations are different. Everybody in the conference now is going to look at this program as, hey, we need to knock these guys off. They were the ones that cut down nets and brought home a trophy at the end of last season. As you prepare for that, do you take do you kind of take a little bit of pride in that and say, yeah, come and get us. If you want us, come and get us. We're right here, and we're ready to take on whoever's going to step on the floor with us.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We're looking forward to winning a conference championship. So anybody that steps in our way, getting on the floor, it's going to be a battle, and we're looking to take it all. So it's a chip on our shoulder. Like, yeah, we won the WBI championship, but we want more.
Kind of going off her, like we had big accomplishments last year, but like we're a different team this year. It's a whole new year. So like we set goals and we set the standard higher because we have bigger goals. Like we've achieved that goal. So now it's like what's next for us. And so but at the same time, like we are a different team. It is a new season and teams are looking at us different. So we got to come in with a chip on our shoulder.